stars in my eyes, fire below me starting to rise. I'm my own captain, hanging on tight tonight. Pointless to try and turn back the time. I've never been this old in my life. Load up my spaceship, tear through the sky. I might leave regrets and wishes and hopes and bets, and wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'll make it mine. Don't tell me I'm wasting time. I'll show you what I'm made of and give my dreams life. I'll put it all on the line, just like I'm young, wild and alive. I'm young, wild and alive. 'Cause fear's not part of the plan. Taking the wheel into my own hands. Green on the signal, foot on the gas tonight. If I want to, I'll never land. And if I want to watch me, I can. Circle the globe and do it again, I might. Leave regrets and wishes and hopes and bets, and wondering what would happen. Think I'll leave it all behind. I don't wanna wake up and let my dreams die. This moment I'll make it mine. Don't tell me I'm wasting time. I'll show you what I'm made of and give my dreams life. I'll put it all on the line, just like I'm young, wild and alive. I'm young, wild and alive. I'm young, wild and alive.
Maybe mom and dad were right when they told me this wouldn't be nothing. Maybe I should take their advice, go get a life, or maybe get a job or something. Pack it up and head back home, tell everybody I was bluffing. Or maybe I'll just get out my head and focus on what I know's coming. Yeah. 'Cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion and reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. 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 Maybe all my exes is drinking themselves crazy tonight. Maybe I should call and say, told you I'd be right. Wondering how long it was before you realized the biggest mistake of your life, and now you're paying the price. Oh, is it confidence or confusion? Either way, I feel like I ain't never losing. Your opinion of mine, you know just what I'm choosing. I gotta do this, 'cause I can't fall asleep at night without seeing my dreams. Delusion and reality, I'm somewhere in between. These voices in my head get loud and they keep telling me that I'm a fool for trusting in these wings. But maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like. Maybe, baby, this what flying feels like.
get the disc in that spot. Now
that move in, Wyatt Kellman dishes the score. And not quite a ho-hum opening hold, although that could throw Jeff Graham in there as a UMass great individual superstar. But this team has stars, but they play together, and they've been connected and believing in each other, and that has been their superpower. Who's playing in his 5th straight championship game. Ben Dameron's reset, looking for McDonald.
But looking at their dominant semifinals performance, you wouldn't know that.
Low throw from Dameron, incredible effort to keep that alive by McKnight.
And it's been so difficult for defenders of multiple teams to stop him in that space. He's become so lethal in that area. And
observers here today.
So my real-time impression was the initial grab was he did dig it out, and then the bobble could have been the incompletion. That is, even with the help of our crew, that's tough to tell, and disc is ruled up.
And a careless turnover there. Pignoni looking long. End zone, just shy of it, in fact. Bodie Harmony still not in, and Andrew Lee is for the score and the break. So many big games through Andrew Lee's career, and the veteran has Darkside on top 2-1. Over the top of the stack, and it works. Luca Harwood has been contained for the most part so far, but able to shake free. And what about that gutsy throw on this national stage? Hawkins going.
What a matchup there between Wyatt Kellman and Ben Dameron.
And then Kellman tried to help out McDonald all alone.
That's exactly the call, Evan. Kellman was guarding Dameron, thought he had him shut down, pinched over to the line to be another support defender in attacking that small space. So pay attention to 10 and White. He's going to leave your frame for a second, and then he's going to come right back in and help and be a poach defender, but fantastic recognition to get that disc off the line. Rutledge Smith, of course, the creative thrower, getting that there, and then the takeoff to the end zone right away from John McDonald. The recognition there from Rutledge Smith and Ben Dameron.
And Andrew Lee. Up the line, and it's caught by a leaping Thomas Harley. Darkside fired up, looking for the three-peat here at College Nationals. Boston with Ironside. Coming underneath. Kellman shoots it deep to nobody. It's a hanger, though. Luke Duwan is there to usher it out the back. And Darkside's defensive line finished their 3rd break of the half. Yes, they can. Pignoni with a strike to Luke Duwan.
On some bids or some underneath switches.
Another deep shot. The help defender was there. Bailey Roberts read it well and got in position for the clean block.
To that break side.
Another near miscue, but staying Osborne laying out to maintain possession and ripping a deep forehand that connects. Bush a few yards away, finds Kellman. Staying Osborne has given UMass a boost. Expect to be back. Rutledge Smith up the line, and that is Josh Singleton. Open to the end zone for North Carolina. Darkside in front 6-3 in the men's final. Dylan Hawkins wide open under. Breakdown for UMass defensively. My goodness. Ben Damron with one of the easier grabs, and his kick spike collided with Leo Narbonne, but Sierra floats it and a leaping snag to save what was a little and handle the pressure. Kelman wants it all here. Looking for Sam Green. Green delivers! Zudisk's first break, and they're
Ball.
North Carolina patiently shows its mettle. Damron has the goal to take half 8-6, and Darkside will receive to start half number 2. Both teams had early break chances. It took each team a little while to settle into this game, and then UMass's defense really was the difference in that first half in building the 2-goal lead.
Yeah, Carolina just imposing its will, attacking the front cone, and the Darkside defense settling in, exploiting everything that was given to it, and attacking to convert breaks like this one into the hands of Harley.
Yeah, both teams have had to make a few spectacular plays, like that leaping grab from Harley. This throw from Jonas Stang Osborne is what really kind of got UMass's mojo going.
He's their emotional leader. He can change the tone of the game with his execution, and his impact there was evident, noticeable, shifting some energy in UMass's favor.
What would you like to see more of from UMass as we move toward the second half?
This kind of patience, moving the disc laterally, attacking horizontally. We've seen what it's been able to open up. I know it can be frustrating and require more patience, but find ways to get open that way, and other downfield options will unlock.
Heck of a snag from Abrahamson there, and then this was the first break. Sam Green going up near Singleton. That made it 7-6 before North Carolina took half with Patient O against the zone.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And they will take care of business to begin half number 2. Ben Damron fired up. It's amazing how they can play so calm and composed and then unleash such fury in the celebration when the point's over.
It's a great call. It's kind of a defining characteristic of the way Ben Damron plays, although he's often quite powerful on the pitch as well. And you could see UMass had fallen into that junky end zone set. See Isaac Kaplan just kind of sagging in the fore side lane there. Another defender sagging in the break side lane, but there was no one taking full-on consistent responsibility for the man in the front of the stack.
A floater snatched by Smith. Hammer, end zone, McCleary. Darkside extends its lead. UNC with its largest lead of the day, up 10-6. Number 1 seed North Carolina, 5 goals away from a three-peat here at College Nationals. McSweeney. Low throw dug out by Harwood. Right on the doorstep and to the wide open Noel Sierra, who catches the score for the UMass hold.
It's incredible.
The length of the field, calm, cool, and collected. McKnight to Smith to put it away. 12-9, UNC closing in. Noel Sierra making the catch in the under. McSweeney winding up deep. The big backhand to space, caught by Abrahamson. Shy of the end zone, and Sierra is there for the UMass hold. That throws a hanger. Oh, McDonald somehow makes the catch with Stang Osborne right. Singleton, lefty, forehand, money to Rutledge Smith. Harley swings it for Lee. Launching the big backhand. Abrahamson peeled off to help and rips down the D for Zudisk. Abrahamson. And in the end zone, inbounds, Griffin Yass. The swing finds McDonald and back around Dameron. Looking long, Hawkins, he's got separation. The throw is perfect. And Dylan Hawkins has dark side within one goal of the three-peat. Hawkins, and it skied over McSweeney, but he adjusts and recovers. Difficult sliding grab downfield. Berkeley back for McSweeney, and there's the poach block. Reading it beautifully. Darkside could win it on defense, but it's Paperno winning it right back for Zudisk. Here's McKnight. Ahead for Rutledge Smith. To the end zone, and Darkside has done it again. 15-12 over UMass. The Darkside dynasty continues with a third straight national championship at College Nationals.
And it's a national championship winner.
More of the same here on this game-winning score. You see the emotion there from Rutledge Smith. Moving the disc laterally, opening up the vertical attack.
Here in 2023, we've got the women's final.
This group is so fundamentally sound with explosive, precise, intelligent athletes deserving of a third consecutive title.
Josh Singleton catches the game-winning score, and Darkside victorious once again. Heck of an effort from Massachusetts, but this North Carolina team cannot be stopped. We welcome you to Championship Monday here at the 2023 USA Ultimate College Championships. And we are set for the women's final, the top two seeds in the division, and a rematch from last year's championship game, Colorado Quandary and the reigning two-time champ, North Carolina Pleiades. UNC trying to sweep nationals for the third year in a row. The men just won earlier. The North Carolina women demolished Vermont yesterday. Colorado was impressive too in their semifinal against British Columbia. So we are certain their way. Cleo Phillips turns it over immediately, intercepted by Ella Jungst. Then Carolina played in yesterday, but my goodness, Teresa Yu, calm, casual, and a strike. Hammer attempt, side, Lostra is there. Stacy Gaskill going over the top on the first O point of the game. Riley the poach, but couldn't come up with it. Phillips downfield, and Jungst has her second interception. Over the first 4 points of the game, Stacy Gaskill has only been out there on offense. And she'll rip a long flick all the way to the end zone. Kenny is there. What a shot from Stacy Gaskill. Showing off the handle here in the finals.
For Kenny. That's a quandary score. We're all tied up at 2.
That is such a good reception by Kenny, and an excellent throw from Gaskill over to the space. The UNC...
Barnett, little give and go. Up the line near the sideline, and the size of Alex Barnett wins that one for UNC.
coming out of that play, having to do red zone, right, very close to the end zone offense, and making it look a little bit clinical when I think we can all agree that it's anything but clinical and expected in terms of the emotion going on the field right now.
North Carolina in the fall of 2018. Since that time, North Carolina women's ultimate is 180-8.
Grace Connerly on the pole for Pleiades.
And Colton just foot blocked. Stacey Gaskill on the mark.
With a hand block, just over to Pleiades.
Connerly initiates, shooting it for Colton, testing Gaskill. Dawn has it and dishes for the score, and Pleiades breaks first in this women's final. And Colorado fans making a lot of noise during the timeout. But this last point belonged to last year's Callahan winner, Dawn Colton. Champs in Dartmouth, and everybody was rooting for Carolina as the underdog. Connerly picks up after the turn, shoots it deep. It's a perfect punt. Kaylin Lauder runs it down for Pleiades, and their second break in a row.
Grace Connerly.
Up the line, Williamson gets there first. Barnett to pick up.
Alex Barnett
Quickly for Youngst. Wide open in the middle of the field, and wow, Allie Riley. Youngst crossing over on D, which is a huge bonus on the turn. Colton unrips a deep missile, and it's denied. Great recovery from the freshman, Allie Brostovich.
They were going to be part of this program for years to come.
Looking deep for Gaskill. Stacey has it.
Bailey Shigley with a boost to the end zone.
Yu has Barnett. Got her. 7-5. Using the full width of the field. More difficult throw than they needed, but Sarah Combs able to connect to take half 8-5, finding favored.
I mean, it turned with turns. They got a bunch of poach blocks, and then they didn't give the disc back. They were resilient, as we heard Coach Mary Rippey talking about, and kept the disc in their own possession, turning back into those systems and making skies, making long throws. Grace Connerly coming up with a couple of big ones. Dawn Colton really leaning into their depth.
And that Colton dish to Wu was the game's first break, and then this felt like a real turning point as well on the goal line. Bransford looking for Williamson, could not convert. Deep shot finding Lauder. And look, Colorado has made some impressive plays, had some really nice sequences in this game, but just a few too many mistakes against the reigning champs from Chapel Hill. Shigley had back-to-back assists for Colorado. Barnett up the line there to make it 7-5, and then after the turn, Colton's full field swing. And Combs connecting with Connerly to take half 8-5.
But it all starts with catching and throwing, like all of Ultimate.
That disc deflected by the mark. Intercept him half a block. And Pleiades breaks immediately on a layout snag from Grace Connerly. Shigley cleanly hand blocked by Emily Shakuski.
Emily Shakuski with a hand.
Carolina just making it look easy. Jessica Wu having a half. half, and she's got bookends hanging on as she stumbled down with Pleiades' 11th score of the day. Combs into traffic, intercepted by Lostra. And Gaskill got hand blocked by Shakuski. No, this time it was Rader.
Sydney Rader with a D. Just back over to Pleiades.
Oh my goodness. Can't remember this many hand blocks in a final. Does keep the disc, as they had it when the injury happened. Gaskill floats it across the field, and Colorado is on the board here in the second half. Gaskill for Brostovic. I feel like Ella's been quiet, but it's just because UNC hasn't had an 0 point in a while. And they have been waiting to work it down the field just like that.
Can't disagree with the observer there, who only got one look at it, that it was too close to call, and sending it back is probably the most fair option there.
One more for Ella Youngst, as Carolina makes quick work off the restart.
Over the top, but the patience.
Myers-Miller all alone in the end zone, and she's got it this time to make it 14-7. For Birdsong, Ella Youngst one more time for Dawn Colton. And the dual UNC three-peat is complete. 15-8, Pleiades wins its third straight national title.
It's a championship winning score.